Hello everyone, it's me again, Shadow, playing Pal Worlds in single player in our Paldea world. Quick disclaimer, I will be playing this game for the next couple streams. I intend to finish this game as well. Obviously not today, but I really want to get back into finishing games in general. Hello Savannah, hello 100%, welcome. I hope you have a wonderful day so far. So, I will start off with trying to understand where my everything is at. It's been a while since I opened my single player world, and just that alone is reason enough for me to focus on single player only. Recently, for the past couple days, I have started a multiplayer world with my two friends, and also had a second multiplayer world that I just briefly visited on Sunday, and that was not on stream, however. So, um, well, I was gonna say, like, due to having two different multiplayer worlds being the most recent ones that I've played, I'm slowly losing track of what I was actually gonna do in my actual world here. So, one of the most important things first of all, I do remember I have the weight at 1000, and after which I was gonna aim for stamina 200. After I reach stamina 200, I'll be focusing on attack for a while until I feel like HP is necessary, which is not the case currently. And with my testing of the previous worlds, I've found out that upgrading to a metal pickaxe and metal axe is very beneficial, but I do remember having a pal called Bowser who is here for me to do all the mining work, which I don't need to get a pickaxe for anymore. So I can get rid of this slot easily without any issues. Let's say put this one, a torch, and there we go. I'll quickly read up what I missed. I'll go a little space a lot because of my posturoid. Yeah, okay, I hope you get you feel better soon, but I'm not here to help anyone with trauma. I'm not the right person to reach out for, and please, negativity should stay away. This is one of the rules of this channel. Even on Twitch, at least on Twitch I can actually make a rule before you enter the chat, but here it's not as easy. So, let me check, do we have any egg incubation? A large stamp egg, 34 hours. Minutes, not hours, my stupid ass. So there's that, and when it comes to food, there's that. We have a lot of capture power. That's much I know. Nox is my cute kitty. Foxy. Whatever I want to call it. I don't know about my items, what I have. Apparently a lot of ore and ingot here. I don't know how I managed to get all of that. We have this one. Ore. We have fiber. That's good. We have all of that goody stuff. Just checking and getting back into my account. First of all, the next step will be checking if I need to do anything here, anything in specific. There may be certain aspects that I not remember, that I may not remember. Okay. We have 23 minutes there, 30 minutes was it on the other one. I remember having celery, that's good. I love having accelerating glider. I don't need the normal glider because of that. When it comes to key items, I do have... Okay, Dig Toys, Bowser's headband to dig better. Sweeper's saddle because it was funny. A couple of Lift Monk effigy, but I don't know how much I require. 12 more, okay, gotcha. Oh, Tamil skipper. But let me check if everything's okay. Just a quick little checkup on both YouTube and Twitch. Alright, everything is green. That's good to know. When it comes to our pals, Diamond Body, defense 30% for Hawk. Huh. That's a lot of defense. Oh. So, how did I get these crazy ones? I don't know. Brave, humans, organ donor. I forgot about that one. Very funny. Password. Oh yeah. Bushy, very nice. Play defense, movement speed here, very cool. So, one of the things I do remember is having a second base. And maybe research. Yeah, the research is not ready at all. The researcher is not ready. We don't have shit here. I do have the makeshift SMG in my inventory that I might be making. Submachine gun. I don't remember the priority here. I don't need to do any of these. Let's check food. We have a bit here. I have Crycatra here to freeze this up. And food we have a nice amount. Milk is something I will not use, I know that much. Flour, I don't know. I don't know what to use that one for. Hey Quinn, oh my god, no. No. Nothing against you, it's just I didn't expect the wonderful and glorious Quinn to ever come here. That's very unexpected. Super comfy, thank you. I don't know if I can actually blush IRL, but that's what I feel right now. I'm just at a loss for words. Yeah. I hope you enjoy your stay. Meow meow. Just meow meow. My brain just short circuited right now. Meow. Anyway, yeah, weaponry may be important to check out. A better do I need that? No, I don't. I will sell the schematics of the things that I don't need, or probably will not use. Like the cloth one. I'll put these at the bottom. Heat resistant pelt armor tundra outfit, I have no clue. Certain stuff I cannot do, like this one is production assembly line. But the other ones are like compound belt can't be done yet, weapon assembly I don't know. Primitive workbench for the tundra outfit, yeah, I don't need the tundra outfit, schematic. These two, pelt, heat resistant and metal cold resistant, apparently. Those are the things I can quickly check up. Yeah, check your stream from time to time, but today I was planning to stay for a long time. No! I've been exposed. Yeah, lately I don't think I've been doing a good job, just so I'm pretty much self-aware right now. 10 minutes? Yeah. Hello, Big Shot. You just got in time. We just started. I'm still trying to learn to get into this whole thing. So cloth and tropical, obviously we're not gonna use them. Tundra as well. These are the three at the bottom. Now, this one, heat resistant pelt armor. How much? It differs quite a lot. But compared to the other Tundra outfit, this is only to have a better defense and HP. And I don't want to use ancient civilization pots for that one. So the cold resistant metal armor, however, seems to have an incredibly huge jump. It requires one more ancient civilization pot, and we would require cloth and leather. And obviously I do not have any of those. Ancient civilization pot is something I have to be very careful of. So I have a normal pelt armor already, and this is good for decent defense health and giving me more cold resistance, so I'll only put this schematic here. Refined metal, maybe that's why, maybe that's like the next step that I don't have right now. I'm not confident enough. You confident whatever I'm always interested I don't know what to say. My brain goes stupid. My brain goes stupid. Oh yeah, I have weapon schematics here. A musket. I wanna see the differences. Oh, this is weapon assembly line. I can't use that one. Workbench. The workbench is so nice. Wee. So, again, certain things I can already get, but others I can't. For the raw damage, obviously musket is the highest one. But handgun seems to have a better higher power. Rapid fire requires handgun ammo. I was going for probably this one rare. I don't know what the difference is. A high rate of fire. Long range. No, this doesn't say long range. Makeshift. This also makes sure everything is made. No, this one not. Just the handgun might be the better option. I don't know what to do. I don't understand. I've never tried any, and getting myself any of them would be a huge investment just from the ingot and civilization parts alone. Let me call it AC parts, yeah. And for handgun you need only one extra thing, so yeah, it's much quicker to get that. But I don't know, like, I don't like games when, like, especially in RPG games, I expect, like, giving me stats just from this. Like, if I look at this one, I want to see the stats, not just attack and just a simple text there. No, I want to see what exactly it does. Like, okay, 10% attack speed, and the other one is like 50% attack speed. Oh, I know, that's okay, nice. And I remember the last time I checked, I said, okay, nice, musket, 1400 attack. That's very nice, right? A lot of attack. But when I compare to a handgun, just 500, it says rapid fire capabilities. Does that mean each shot is 500? So DPS is higher on this handgun compared to the musket. The musket has just a high blunt damage, one big damage, and maybe the gun out damages the musket in terms of the overall DPS, and that's what's missing for me. Like, as an RPG enthusiast, it's really missing a lot for me, and I don't like that. Let me speed up Berry Plantation. Which is why I cannot decide. I don't know what exactly to get for myself. Like, I don't even know what I want to do. Like, what I've been doing so far is using the arrows with the crossbow to shoot from afar. I like to have that distance. With my health that I do not upgrade at all, I may as well get more distance, so I don't know how much distance the handgun has, probably less than the musket obviously. And assault rifle says long range. This one, makeshift SMG, doesn't say long range, but obviously very fast. In terms of rate of fire, like attack speed, I feel like the makeshift SMG has the highest one. It's a submachine gun, so I expect it to be like Goy Ratata. And is that attack for DPS, like this much attack per second, or this one, this much attack per second? I don't know. Don't call me out on that, Rat. I'm gonna go Ratatouille next time. Oh. I really hope you're doing well. It's just so unexpected, and I'm a bit shy about it. Like, I honestly do not come expecting, like, especially when it's like, what do you say, like in a business perspective, you know, I do not expect anything like this, you know. It's a first, definitely. You can't recraft things, like destroy them to get material backs? I don't know. I would love to do that for the stone pickaxe. I can discard it and then it will be gone forever. Or sell it for money. But the broken one doesn't make sense to sell, so... Never played Palworld? Yeah, this is my first real time playing Palworld, despite having 50 hours now. I don't know how many hours I put in this account. I can see with my previous streams. I started... wait, let me check the date, because... Saturday, the 12th of April, this is like a week and a half ago almost. Like Saturday 12th, that's where I started Palworld and accidentally streamed for 13 hours and hit my channel record of the length of a stream. I never got that far. The furthest I got was 12 hours, and before that 12 hours it was, I remember clearly, it was Slime Rancher. Long ago I reached a 10-hour stream of that one. So yeah, no, I had a 13-hour stream. The day after I started streaming again for a couple hours, and then did daily streams until last weekend, or Friday was it, when I went into a new game, I mean a new world, to play with my friends. So how are you still alive? Well, I'm also working full time. But we had Easter holidays recently, so I've been kind of trying to recharge as much as I can, as I could. But yeah, anyway, before I quit this game, I had only the makeshift SMG in my inventory, so I suppose I already have decided on this one, and if I want to compare it right now again, it's probably has to do with the ammo itself. It requires coarse ammo, and I am able to craft that. I have the recipe for coarse ammo. For the handgun, it requires handgun ammo. For the musket, assault rifle, and makeshift SMG, all three of them require coarse ammo, which I already have. So if I were to look at the technology tab, I'd just reach 21. 21. And the next ammo that I can unlock, like this is the first level where we can unlock actual weaponry, like with ammo and all, crafting ammo. Like level 20, I'm just reaching mid game with this, so yeah. It's really awesome that you put so much effort in this. Oh, it's, I don't know. Effort? I don't know. Like here you can get the makeshift handgun, probably your first handgun kind of thing, unless you have the schematic like I do. Somewhere in a drop in a looting chest I got the much better version with 500 instead of 320 here, so yeah. So I'm trying to see where is... Oh yeah, for close combat I want to get the stun baton. Because I want to use this against the other people to stun them because they really annoy me. If you get close you get zippy zap. The makeshift SMG is here at level 26. It's very far away. If I compare it here, the 26, right? This has 135 attack and this one has 100. Yeah, it's 25 more. I don't know how to even account that. I don't understand the numbers. There we go. Handgun ammo at level 28. That's where I can start crafting that. Learn how to craft the handgun ammo. Or buy from a merchant with money. So I feel like crafting yourself and getting from loot chest makes most sense. That's how I think of it. Especially at the very moment that I am in right now. I have 149 course ammo. This will be depleted very quickly. Especially for SMG, it will really eat it up when it comes to the rate of fire is also the rate of resources being drained. Handgun ammo obviously has less rate than an automatic one. Yeah. Still, you and lost of what weapon just suit, so the craft doesn't help you much. Yeah, like probably that's why I put the other ones like here. Like here, I have this one that I cannot do because I need a new thing. What is it? Assembly line. There's a sphere assembly line first, and then production assembly line. There's a weapon assembly line somewhere. I don't know where. I have no clue. There we go, level 32. So it takes ages to get that one. Yowdy, hey Yoko, hello, welcome. I hope you're doing well. How did I get this in my toy? What did I get? How did I? Huh? Did I miss something? Did I miss something? I'm confused. Oh yeah, I need 100 dog coins. I remember that one. Here I can sell all of these. That's good, but this one will be kept. Huh? Okay. Waiting on Twitch to boot up, but when it does, it's switching on. Alright. Suit yourself. Oh yeah, I remember where I got these. Baked berries. I don't know why here the baked berries can be put in the food box. I have enough for myself. Fiber, I don't know where they put it. Sometime I just stacked some chests here. It's not sorted at all and I can't deal with it at the moment. I think I've been yapping too much. Definitely been yapping too much. Pointless time wasting. Oh yeah, I'm stupid. I put fiber here, right? Yeah, exactly. There you go. No! What do you mean the best? I don't feel deserving of any of this, you know? Especially since I don't see, like, actively see any quality output from my end, so... Meow meow, is what I say. I wanna check the other area. Thank God I actually mark some stuff here in this world that I'm a bit more dedicated to. Yeah, so enjoyable listening when I jump. Creating masterpiece, you mean, huh? There we go. Hey, yeah. Welcome to Twitch. Okay, in this base I also filtered quite a bit. Okay, nice. Me. I love Flampel. The humans are here. Beautiful. Don't need that. What the hell? Yeah. Yo, hi Erasure, hello. Probably can say that your voice is very soothing. Please have more on. Welcome, I hope you enjoy your stay. Without marks, we just where the hell all the things that I need. Oh. Everybody is cute. Yeah, it is. Everybody is cute. It reminds me of like especially the ribbon here is like a one. Honestly, you can't unsee it. No, it's like you can't even hide it. It's obvious where it belongs to. This is gonna be my breeding station, you know. She's waiting for someone. But no one arrived, and we have these humans put to work here to defend this little breeding station. While everyone else make sure to make food here. And also we have less food here because this is a new place. We do have quite a bit of material. This will be like a passive wood farm. More wood we get around here. Oh yeah, I can check just like, if I want to check if I have enough wood, how much wood I have, I can just look at any crafting recipes here. And it will tell me the amount. I have 200 wood and 100 stone here. There's good. I don't understand much. I'm totally lost for words. Anything that require... There we go. No ingots at all. We only get a little bit of stone. Mostly wood. Passively, without anyone doing. And a couple people protecting this lavender. Seems nice. Going back to my base again. Can you breed the human with a pal? I wish! I wish so much. That was something. Mochi, thank you. Welcome again. I have to go back to show you what I mean. Really, it's wonderful. I want to eat this thing. What the hell? What do you mean eating this pink thing? What do you mean eating? She's gonna eat you. She's gonna be the one who eats you. Speaking of, we have the Palpedia, definitely not the Pokédex. Telling us more about it if you wanna know. If you know, you know. Seeking a night of love, it is always chasing someone around. At first it only showed interest in other pals, but in recent years even humans have become the target of its debauchery. So be careful. Don't touch me. This is my little squirrel. Not this one. Not this one. But this is also very funny. But yeah. No. uh, let me check. You mean Ribunny? This pink one? You wanna eat this pink thing? You wanna eat this? Why would you? Why would you eat a Ribunny? Aphrodite Pokemon kinda. Yeah. Totally. Uh-huh. Okay, ribbon bunny. A pal that's never without a bright smile. Occasionally its tentacles get tied up in knots by Cativa's pranks. During those moments its expression turns demonic. Yeah, you better not make this one angry. You don't want to see what happens. Apparently. One by then this thing is gone. Sure. Oh, I'm so stupid. Why do I go back here? I wanted to show the human. Do I have it here? No. I don't have it here. Yeah, the reason why I want back there is to show something with the human. What do you think if human breed with pal? It's gonna be egg or birth? If it's a male human, it's gonna be an egg because of the pal. And if it's a female human, I don't need to explain that one. Good luck imagining. And this pal just sleeps by floating in the air, like, because they're gonna flex about it, you know? That's literally a psychic thingy. A floating something. Anyway, I was looking at Cupid's Nightmare. And that's how I name him. I rename him to Cupid's Nightmare. Has the passive skill Philanthropist. When assigned to a breeding farm, breeding speed is increased by 100%. Look, when I called him, I'm like, I'm gonna name it Cupid. Yeah. Like, I was so excited to... Like, this is one of my first humans that I've caught. Why is it Cupid's Nightmare and not Cupid anymore? Because all the humans do not have any sex assigned to them. They are genderless. Despite obviously being different, I'll show you. I'll show you one. I'll go to my main base because I have a female one. But yeah. So I named it Cupid's Nightmare because despite having 100% efficiency, like speed, like there we go, Turncoat is a female human but also genderless for some reason. And we have another organ donor, and we have this one. He loves to be going to RPG festivals, just like me for real. But yeah, it's not easy. Okay, now we have learned and caught up on our stuff, right? Let me turn on the lights and sleep. Are humans? Yeah, totally. So, it's Cupid's Nightmare because despite having a passive skill being 100% efficient in breeding, like some humans are, he's unable to breed. Imagine you're the horniest motherfucker out there, just to have your dick cut off. That's how he feels, you know? That's how he feels. He can't reproduce. Not even with other humans. He learned that he cannot reproduce with humans, so he tried to go and search a new way with pals, but even that did not work. You know, that's why the pink monster, what's it called, Lavender, right? The giant pink monster. that Lavender was very disappointed by that statement and is the reason why Lavender is quite pissed right now. So I don't know what to do. Okay, I have 1 minute here. This is completed. Perfection. Yes, I managed to do it again. Hello. This is the 4th time I managed to get this bug where I can be sideways. I love breaking games. But yeah, this dungeon expedition here is the most important part for me in progression terms, due to the fact that I get these AC paths. Yeah. But when I roll again, I am normal. I can try doing it again. Nope, it did not work. But I have a short on my channel where I showed it a little bit more. The next time it happens, I'll show you what kind of features you have with that game. Nope, did not work. Anyway, let me catch up. What did I miss? A monk is a good idea, but I will name him not monk. I'll name him as he is. Cupid's nightmare. It's much funnier that way. And don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. There's a reason why I went up here. Nope, can't do it anymore. Alter the sign so they can just do their stuff and give me more parts in 30 minutes. All the pals that I have in my inventory. Do I have an egg with me? I don't. I have one here. Egg. Pink? What? Okay, 5 minutes. Okay, that's something. Start walking media. I got this one, a penguin king. While fighting together, fire pals drop more items when defeated. Okay. Pinking, my boy. Mercy hit on top of it. Oh my god, the food require. Oh my god, the food. Very, very expensive to keep him afloat. He gobbles up food, but has level 2 on all of the things that he does here. Yeah, I don't know. Wait a second. It would be funny to have him breed with someone else. He's a glutton. It do be like that, you know. He would still on his way, decided to have another way of living, being a monk. Makes sense. He has to, like, he has no choice. He cannot use his strengths. Imagine that. You can't even use your own strengths. Yep. That's me, IRL. I don't even know what my strengths are, man. Bushi. Such a good girl. Yeah. And now, do this. Give me some ingot. Yep. Okay, there's lots of stuff to mention for anyone who hasn't been here for a while. First of all, I need to find my human. Where is the organ donor? There we go. Here he is. Watering the crop like a good boy. I will sell these for decent money. I named him the organ donor because I can buy ice organs from him, so yeah. Hiya senpai, hello, nice to see you again. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, thank you. A good tank, thank you. Okay, alright then. No, don't sell that. What do you mean? What do you mean don't sell that? Hope your stream is fun. Yeah, it's starting quite well. Unexpectedly. Thank you. Hope you've been doing well. What do I buy? Don't buy shit here. I can always get some leather easily. That's very cool. I want her to finish this one to keep moving on. And more fire would be nice. We have this one almost done. I will yapperoni pepperoni for a bit until this egg is ready to hatch. And then get another egg. Because what I will do right now is focus on the verdant eggs. Basically grass type egg. Because I've learned that to make our breeding farm work, you know, our breeding farm, we require cake. To craft cake, I have all the materials except one, and that is honey. I looked up where can I get honey. You get the honey from the bees that kill themselves like creepers, but way worse than that. These ones, the bee guard, the bee guard from these bees. Apparently I have the queen hatched from an egg, I think, or saved. Yeah, no, hatched from an egg, I remember that. I got the queen, but the queen cannot make honey. The queen is there to help planting at least and gathering a little bit. That's very nice. But I require this specifically, the bee guard, the tiny ones, the servants, you know. The servants are the only ones who, when put to the ranch, can drop honey. That's possibly the only way to get honey, technically speaking. Another way to get honey is by hunting them, both bee guard and Elizabeth, which I'm not doing. And the only way to get a bee guard right now is by praying to the Orange Jesus to obtain a bee guard from the eggs. But right now I have a live monk. Live monkey. Cute. I have live monk here. And let me check, do I have more verdant eggs? I don't. So I've read up that there's a way to get that pal, the bee guard, without doing it in a bad way. And that bad way, I do have verdant egg here. I will put all the verdant egg in my possession. Egg. One moment. I'm busy looking for egg. Okay, all these egg will be done. Probably receiving bee guard from an uncommon or rare egg. I don't think it's gonna drop from a common egg. And when it comes to this one, 100 of that. There's this. We have a couple items, ingredients and all of the milk and egg. Yeah, I have milk, egg, I need berries and more stuff to actually craft the cake. And the bees are only necessary for cake, that's it. Alright, what am I missing? Yep. Let's do the yapperoni again. Drinking tea, of course. If you keep 5 of the same thematic, you can make a legendary weapon or armor later in the game. Huh? It's what my friend tells me. Oh god. Oh yeah, I don't know. Can we combine the normal Palcifist into a higher tier Palcifist? Because that will be also important to know. I don't know about it. I do have my repair bench here. I'll repair my... I don't have leather, so that's shitty. Yep. Where's the bitch? Where's the bitch? There we go. Leather I can craft buy one. There you go, this sounds like 1,005 stones kind of shit. Yeah. There you go, that's cool, yeah. Okay. That one requires me to wait 2 minutes. Why is he not doing anything? She, her, it. Honestly, calling it wouldn't be wrong. They are genderless here. But yeah. I feel bad. Why do you feel bad? You should... They should... No. They should be proud that they are left alive. I caught these humans so they can work for me and repent. Like, come on. They are hunting animals, pals. Why should I... Like, they should work. They should work harder. That's why I have humans guarding the other base. The pals are working for themselves over there, not my jurisdiction here. The pals do the work on their own. I've set the work mode into relaxed mode. So, yeah. Even I'm working, you see. I do work as well in the off time. It's pretty chill sometimes. You hunting pals too? I don't. That's the fun fact. That's the fun fact. If you're new here, you've missed a couple episodes. Have you seen the title, the very first word? Palcifist? The whole point of this whole run that I'm doing, let me show you my technology at the very top. I haven't unlocked the Palsphere. I did not. I did not have a Palsphere. Well, these two could have been unlocked, but I don't care about them. No meat cleaver. No megasphere. What else? No gigasphere. You see? I missed that. Yeah, you miss a lot. You miss a lot. Floppy, haha, floppy. I hate how I always say that. Like when I see that name Floppy, is the first thing that comes to my mind. That orangutan meme. It's quite old and I hate it so much. Stinky, something like that. I don't know. But very nice one. Floppy. But work suitability is all just level 1 and I don't know why I would. Like, if I didn't have any planting skill in my base, I would have put. Helper bunny is very nice though, having in your party while picking up items nearby. Just like an auto item picker kind of thing. It gets bonus points for being cute, so there's that. 4 minutes for that one takes a while. So, yeah, I need to check out some areas like that one. And there's a lot to talk about when people are coming here for the first time and don't know the entire premise. Oh, I love this. You know, you can just glide like this. This is the normal speed, but when I use the speed of this grappling hook, it feels so satisfying. I could have let go later to get better speed, but I love this game for just the physics itself that it has, and I want to go there. Yeah, the good stuff. Whee! I never let Celery out like that other than gliding. But Chillet, Bing Chillet. Say hello to Bing Chillet. Bing Chillet. We have more lift monk here. So yeah, the whole point of this run, I don't know if it's a good idea, but the first time I'm playing this game, it's with this account, with this... Is that implode? Please. Oh, it's power shot. Wait. Large? No, not large, but these rare, uncommon. That's good. I should mark this area now again. 1 second. Huh? Wait, what? Huh? Doesn't make sense. Well, let me mark it as fruit. And then go here. Rain Syndicate Tower entrance. There's a mark. That's a place I wanted to go. Probably for mining. I don't remember much. But yeah. The whole point is like being a Palcifist. And I love sliding so much. And using the momentum to even go faster. It's so good. It's so good. I love this game for this. Hello, wandering merchant. Wait, what? Shady pal merchant? Who are you? These pals, or whatever they're called, have an awful stench. It makes me want to vomit, don't you agree? Not in the business? Must be a wanderer then. Sorry, I've got nothing to sell you. I'm delivering these goods to the next village over. You know, there are these villagers who throw away their money. I just want to sell off my stock and get off this blasted island. What the fuck? You bad boy. But yeah, as I was saying, Palcifist is the run that I'm doing. The rules... my throat. I do not hit any pals. I do not catch any pals for the sake of catching them. And... oh my god. What else do I have? Think of it hydrated. I need that, which means I need to get tea. Again. This way? You know what, it's best if I just focus after taking a minuscule break. This way, I'm stupid. Ah, it's just for this, yeah. Now, you wanna see Bowser? Like a good boy. Isn't he a good boy? Come here. Good boy. The wrong side. There you go, the rock. All you do is attack the rock, okay? Good boy. And this rock. Good boy. Yeah. I would mark this as this one if I need Paldean fragments, but... Sure, and... then I check the cage up there. Do they have new pals here? Nope, they do not. That's good to know. Because usually they have a cage here to put their pals in there. I love this cutie. And then egg. I need to pick up that playlist of this whole thing. Normal egg. Do this real quick and then just avoid the cold. Shouldn't be. Well, let me pull it up real quick because I keep forgetting. To anyone who've missed it, I'm also putting everything in a playlist in a chronological order. And in that playlist description, I put out the rules properly. Because I don't want to forget anything. And I want to deliver all the necessary info. Right now, my brain isn't working. Okay, no attacking or killing pals myself. Obtain pals by saving them from merchants and cages, as well as incubating eggs. So, the only way for me to obtain pals is by incubating, as I've said, and freeing the pals from the cages of the bad guys. You know, that's how they automatically join your team. There are, however, exceptions. If I do catch a pal to save them from being killed, I will release them soon after. That's what I did for about 4 pals. I saved them before they were killed by another human, right? That's what I did. However, I figured out just releasing them doesn't work the way I want it to be, because if you drop the ball from the Palsphere, it will be dropped on the ground for 48 hours. And if you play 2 hours today, 5 hours tomorrow, and the next week you play again, it's still there, because it's only effectively clocked in 7 hours. So it will be cluttering. So I will even go say, I'm sorry I couldn't help you moment, and I would try to kill the humans ASAP. So that way, that's my way of saving the pals. And another exception is like my pals can protect me for self-defense, and I will try to run away instead of letting my pal kill another pal, if I have that option. Raids from pals will be treated as self-defense, obviously, or else the raid will not stop. And I will not catch the pals from the raids. You know, when let's say a couple of pals try to attack my base in a raid, I will not catch the pals because that goes against my rule of catching pals or attacking them rather than killing them myself. I would let my pals protect me and my base, because what I'm trying to do is build up a heaven for the pals, a sacred haven. That's the whole point. So, beyond that, let me see, I still have some, need to wait a bit. Beyond that, what did I want to say? Yeah, I'm there to create a wonderful place for the pals and try to have them be happy at all times. Ooh, that was super fast. That's what I mean. Where is it? Up there, yeah, I forgot. This thing. The work mode is at relaxed, as you can see. The lowest setting I can do for the pals. It always starts with normal, but this one is like low sanity depletion, low hunger depletion, but also low work speed. So productivity is low for the exchange, or rather the benefit of our pals being happier in general overall. And of course I have a hot bath here, a hot tub, very nicely. and try to make sure that we have food at all times. We do have quite a bit here, and speaking of food, I need to make sure that all the base is also filled up. When it's just the humans, it's pretty easy. So easy to deal with, you know? There we go, big mushroom, we have that. The good thing is they can find mushrooms growing around here, so I don't even need to put anything. Worst case scenario, I do not have baked berries from the other base, from the main base, and they can grab the mushrooms growing here to feed themselves. That's, again, only the worst case that could happen. So I made sure to pick a place where it's decently livable for them, at the very least. They just have a chill time, especially because the view over there is very beautiful. My mouse didn't work for a second. I don't know why. But yeah, that's the whole point, yeah. And that's what I'm dealing with right now. So I'm not catching pals, that's why I also haven't unlocked any Palspheres, obviously. The only way I got these Palspheres are nowadays with our Vixie at our ranch. This cutie here sometimes digs up items from the ground when assigned to the ranch. And those items include arrows and Palspheres. So yeah. And the reason why I'm not catching the pals that raid our bases are very simple. It's very simple. It would be going against their will if I were to catch them and put them to my base or to my possession. It doesn't make sense. Inherently, it doesn't make sense. Because they raided the base despite being able to see how I treat my pals. I don't treat them horribly at all. I try to give them a haven-like experience while we grow together. The more we grow, the more equipment we can get for ourselves, the quicker and more efficiently we can save all the other pals. And that's how we build up a community here. Occasionally grabbing the humans, my end goal is to have humans do the work and pals enjoy their life. So that's something I would try to go. But that end goal is possibly not achievable in this game, unless I have humans with level 2 working capabilities. So yeah. So that's the way you're playing is a little bit. The way you're playing this is a little bit more challenging. Yeah, I know. The fun thing is, I see human attacking pal from afar, I will rush to that place and attack the humans, unless I am severely underleveled and will get killed immediately. In this case, I will try to support from afar if possible, without getting hurt myself, if possible. Again, that's the key word. And it's not so easy. Number 1 Palzino. Yeah, the Palcifist, that's why the thumbnail of these streams are just like that. It's like the enemy of humanity and something with Pal. I forgot the other one. Humanity's enemy, that's all you need to know. I can't wait to get the stun button and hit humans with that and electrocute them. It would be very nice to do. So But this way of playing really severely stops my progress in the early game. Now I'm going out of the early game because I was able to get myself the most important thing for me, the egg incubator. To get this, I needed to get ancient technology points and get ancient civilization parts. And to get those parts, the ancient technology for example, it's from bosses. Good news, there are human bosses. And speaking of human bosses, this turncoat here, this bitch, is a human boss, as you can see from the aura. And I caught that human boss, and that's how I got the technology point to research the special stuff on the right side. So, research, okay, nice. I can finally unlock the stuff by just hunting humans. That's nice. How do I get the civilization parts? Well, from this thing up there. In the most best way possible explained. And how do I unlock this? At level 15. But like, before I got this Pal Expedition Station, before I knew of this existence, I had to do something to get this civilization parts. Just 2 pieces of these parts, right? Just 2 pieces. And what I did was seeing what there is in a dungeon, and I found a Tenzi dungeon, meaning there's a monkey at the very end. I tried to clip through the walls. I tried my best to clip through. I'm really good at this in games. Like, there's completed, that's nice. Speaking of, I'll see if I can do this again, it will be very cool. I doubt I can repeat this. Nope, did not work. As you can see here, civilization part can be found here by a single type. Auto assign everyone and back into this grind. Every 30 minutes I will get 1 single part. If I'm lucky, there will be 2. It's places that really fit your personality. Well, yeah, kinda. And it's more like not me, but not shadow personality, kinda. But there's a reason why I'm playing it. I'll tell you that later. I'm more like the everything negative will be put to me kind of personality in that sense, and that everything negative is where I get the fun of crafting, like, let's say the stun baton and catching these guys like that, just making their lives mess, being the humanity's worst. I did not expect to get this so early. Happiness noises. We got B-guard. Worker bee. Sometimes drops honey when assigned to ranch. While in Team Elizabeth's stats will be increased, but I'm not gonna do that. Sickly. Oh no. But this doesn't affect this one, because it's not a rideable. So we got a B-guard, so I have to say goodbye to one of our workers here. Mosander makes sense because level 3 and level 2 across the board, very nice pal to have around. The free pal, I can get rid of a human to put B-guard in our thingy, or say goodbye to catchers, but catchers is there for moral support for everyone, especially for Kryakotra. We want 2 cats in our base, you know, to support each other. 2 flambels are necessary, obviously, because one is, yeah, that, like, even bushy is very useful here with fire. 3 fire pals. Technically could say goodbye to one of the fire pals, but the thing is, one fire pal is researching, the other fire pal, the better one, is stuck here with helping us get the good ingot, you know, to speed up. And the third fire pal is here to get us some beautiful, beautiful food. That's why we have 3 firepowers. So, a useless human can be sacrificed and put away. That will be the 3-pal alliance devout, and it's the one with the green robe, and this one. I will keep organ donor, of course. He can water the plants. This one can't. Turncoat, this boss also stays because planting, very important. This has the lowest value of all of them, so I will say goodbye to this one and say hello to B. No, 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 you too fast, you too fast, you too fast. Chill, 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 chill. I know your queen is here. Chill, chill, chill. You get some pet pets, okay? You get 2 pet pets, okay? Okay, chill, chill. I know you're just born, but you can chill. We have a very chill time here, yeah? We've been chilling together. Where was I? I forgot. I'm just putting all I can into the chest except the Palcifist. Anything that I don't need. Very beautifully. There we go. We got that one. I have these goodies. There we go. These goodies. Oh my god, what? Pal eggs. Only eggs. You know what? Forget that shit. And I'll put this one. Egg. There we go. There's that. And what I'll do is just drop this here because I know the pals, some of them know where to put them. Like catches here. Look at her. Look at her. Just grabbing both of them. I wanna kiss her. I wanna kiss you. Please. Please. Oh, look at you. Look at you. I can't wait for that Steam game to come out. What's it called again? More Than Just Pals or something? That's how they're called. Can't wait for that one. There's that. Honestly, I can just immediately go ahead and get the second egg. Should I get this one or that one? This one. And after that, yeah. I have a late night, so I have to go to bed. Alright, Quinn, thank you. Sorry for not responding earlier. You're so sweet, thank you. I really appreciate it. So, how the hell? What are the odds? Excuse me? A second one? Okay, this one has a better work speed. Let's keep the sickly one not here. Like this, not the sickly one, but the conceited one will work. And of course, I need to make a setting where it's gonna be fixed to the ranch. The bee. They will be forever fixed here. That's good. And Bushi is fixed for that one. Wait, actually, let me forget the fixed on Bushi. Except he will. Okay, he doesn't do that anymore. That's good. Transporting all 3. He shouldn't do this one. Handiwork, I don't really mind. Okay, that way Bushi should be able to help with other stuff as well a little bit when he has nothing to do at all. But yeah, that was unexpected. That was unexpected. I'll go take a short break to get myself some tea. I have returned. So, before I say anything at all, please show your support to Quinn Melon. She's my artist, my favorite artist. Most of the art that you see has been made by her. Especially the ones that I have let someone else animate it. It was thanks to Quinn Melon. Really appreciated. I bow down to her. Meow meow. I had to say that. We appreciate Quinn. Literally the best thing that happened. Thank you so much for all of your support. Thank you for all of the beautiful masterpieces of art that you've done. I really appreciate it so much. From the bottom of my heart. I know, right? I strive to be as good as one day. I really want to improve with art, but I don't have the motivation to do anything lately. So I took a break with art a little bit. The past couple times it felt very unrewarding. I know I should just keep going, but at the very moment I don't have the energy to do that. That's the worst part. I lack the energy to actually do art. It's much simpler for me, much easier for me to, let's say, stream for 13 hours than do art for 3 hours. Or let alone an hour of art is also too much effort when it comes to energy that I have to invest in, and I don't have that energy at the very moment. I'm really not good with it. Hello, now I can craft the makeshift SMG. However, before I even jump to the conclusion, yeah, I mentioned that civilization parts are very difficult to get, and this expedition is possibly the only way for me to obtain them, right? The thing is, it's either that expedition, which is like a very slow process, or to go, like, for example, this Mamorest, this chillet here, anything with an image of the pal that you see here, even catches here, will give me the parts. They will drop parts upon defeating them. Whether you wanna catch those boss pals or you defeat them, you get the ancient civilization parts that way. Which is kinda shitty, because we do not catch pals and do not hurt pals. At least I do not, as a human. I try to avoid that to the best of my ability. But I don't want my pals to die either. I will protect my pals. And that's where the raids are coming into place, you know. During a raid, if a pal raids our base, we're gonna go... Oh, cake, finally. How much honey do... Oh, we already got some. This requires quite a lot of stuff. Cake takes a lot, but let's do one cake. How long does it take to cake it? Oh my god, that's a... How slow is it? Even if I help? He has a level 2 fire, by the way. Okay, no, cakes take ages. So, for the ingredients, for egg and milk, I cannot get them other than buying them from a merchant. Which really sucks, doesn't it? So, what do I do next? Enter places like these ones. I will collect some Liftmunk effigy to upgrade my catch rates and whatnot. I can't do this. Yeah, before I jump to conclusion and build the weapon, I wanted to check here on the right side. I do have everything I need here. The thing is, look, the hip lantern is like a torch replacement, a quality of life. It requires 10 parts. 10 civilization parts. Which is shitty. Then we have Pal Essence Condenser. So, this one combines, like, you sacrifice a Pal, let's say a Nox, and I want to upgrade my Nox here. This is the second Pal I've ever caught. If I want to upgrade this Nox, I have a copy or two in the Pal box, right? If I want to upgrade it and increase the star rank at the top left corner, as you can see here, the star rank increases the partner skill as well as the stats, and at the end, at 4 star, will also increase the work suitability by 1 level, to my knowledge. So just alone with the partner skill increase and the stats increases is very useful. However, it takes 116 sacrifices to get to 4 star. The first star is easy with 4 sacrifices, the second star 16, I think. And after that 30 to 64, I think. I don't remember I don't know the last 2 because I haven't been there yet. And I have an asshole over there that I want to delete their lifespan off. When I see a cage, I will... Nah, when I see a cage like that, you know how I feel. You know how I feel. You know how I feel. I have 500 Palspheres. I'm ready to throw balls. Or Okay, I don't have. I accidentally put my arrows away, but that guy is dead. So
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
I will catch more slaves. There you go. Wonderful. Caught more slaves. Oh my god! Sonic! Yes! Oh, look at crying. Oh no! Poor guy. Joltok Christ has been saved. Bonk. Let's go to base to check out real quick. Yeah, this is what I do for a living now. The good thing though, there we go, Jolto Cristo, Joltihoko. Very nice, cold bomb. I love the cold bomb ability, by the way. A nocturnal, doesn't sleep. Honestly, the doesn't sleep one is much better than Cryocatra, but requires a bit more food. There you go. There you go. Bruh. Climb up.
Yeah. Yep.
Set fixed assignment to the cooler box. Yo. Sonical. Because it's a female. Okay, we have enough food here, that's good. It can be enough for a while. So the cake is no deal, no big deal. Now another thing, I have egg.
Yep.
A scorching egg would be cool. Let's see what we get. Meow. So, one thing I wanted to do is to sell my shit here. 20 gold, that's barely anything. This one would also be 20 gold with the stone axe, but it's fine. I'm gonna sort my inventory a bit. I have to scorch an egg. No, I slept accidentally. I wanted to have some nighttime to chill. There you go, this is my little shack with my special chest here. Very chill. Yeah, I was gonna talk about the civilization parts, right? Before I jump to the gun, literally, I wanna see what ancient technology material would be useful to get, right? Palisand's condenser is for sacrificing pals to increase their star rank, and we do not do that, right? We do not sacrifice pals, so I would try to avoid this. However, I can do that to humans. How useful is it? Barely. It's just for the fun. So we can have a superhuman in our party if I wanted to, you know? And teach them with the fruit skills some skills like elemental damage, they can shoot fireballs, whatnot. I can teach them that. But they inherently have less attack power to my knowledge. And they do not have a partner skill, so there's so much that I miss out on. However, if I catch a human with like incredible attack stat and stuff like that, with passive skills, I might reconsider. Now, Mega Grappling Gun requires 4 ancient civilization parts. I tried it out. It only increases the range of the grappling gun. Like, it's a upgrade to the regular grappling gun. It's very, very chill to use it. With the longer range is nice. The cooldown of 11-12 seconds is just 10 seconds instead. It's not too much, not worth it in a sense. Like, for this run specifically, I don't need it. It's more like luxury. Ring of Mercy, I don't even want to touch upon this. It costs 5 parts, but I can buy it for 30,000 gold from a merchant. If I wanted that even. This is just to... the various attacks will not reduce the target's health below 1. So you can attack but not kill. That's what it means. This is good for catching, right? Maybe using to catch humans, maybe. But I will not focus on it myself. Average feedback, that way we can have 2 slots here, but I feel that's unnecessary. The next one, Dimensional Pal Storage, a facility for storing a large number of captured pals. Any guild member can deposit or withdraw pals. If you set it to private, it can serve as your personal pal storage. It's like additional pal storage in a sense, which I don't need. The next one, Antique Dresser, is to change my appearance, I don't care. Homewood Thundercloud transports you to the nearest base. If we're very far away, if we can't teleport, we can use this. I'm not gonna get that. But I'm saving up for the ore mining site with the ancient technology points, but we already have enough, that's good. This is very important for me to get ore and use Bowser at our base. That would be very cool. Large feedback, who cares? Lockpicking tool version 2. I don't know. Then we have single shot sphere launcher, I don't know. Can capture distant pals, requires weapon workbench. I don't care about this, we don't need that. Small pouch, what's this? That allows you to carry additional items. Holding it increases your inventory slots. It requires predator coal. I don't know where to get that. Anti-gravity belts. Increases player's jump power when equipped. Oh, that's cool. Jump power boost, that's cool. Oh, this is cool. Meow meow. Terraria collab. According to the legend, this sword was brought back from a distant land by Krojiro. Why? We have no idea. It also requires predator cores and it's quite cheap to craft. Oh wow. It has 200 damage, but the katana has way more. So it's just for the flex and not an actual good weapon. Sad. Katana can be got. That's cool. Oh wait, there's another. Oh hello. It fires a hook that latches on distant target, using data from prototype versions. Its capabilities have been further increased. Okay, a Giga Grappling Gun. Okay, I'm gonna save up for this one later on. Might be a massive improvement, but it takes a while to reach that level. 31. Summoning Altar, this is something we won't be able to deal with for a while. Ability glasses. hidden stats will be visible with this one. Basically the IV stats. What's it? Air dash? What? Allows the player to dash in mid-air when equipped. What the fuck? We have that stuff? Electric egg incubator, I don't care about that one. Scatter sphere launcher, I don't care about that one. Double jump boots, that's cool. A second jump mid-air, that's very nice, I love that. A guild chest, don't care. Coal mine, but we don't need the fragments material. Oh, what at all? The spear cherished by Lily punishes those who neglect their pals. Oh my god, I can go around stabbing people with this one. I would love to do that. Well, you can have a regular... Wait, you can get a katana before the regular sword. That's weird. And it takes ages to get a regular sword, which is also weird. Hmm. Oh. Giant feedback. Why would you want that? I don't understand the reason. Wait, another... What? How many grappling guns? What? Okay, grappling guns are amazing. I'm already looking forward for these kind of things. It has achieved overwhelming mobility. I hope the cooldown is also lower. That would be so cool. Power generator? What the fuck? Pure quartz? Excuse me? Double air dash? Two double? Oh, no, not double jump. Triple, yeah, there we go. Triple jump exists. Okay. That is insanity. We have up to level 60. I didn't even look at the left side what we have here. Just looking at what I could use with my technology points, I will be saving up until I get the ore mining side, of course. It requires 2 points and that's very easy. I can technically unlock the hip lantern for dark nights. It would help me a bit more to see without the torch. That way I can use my weapons or whatever instead of the torch, but you know what, I will leave it be. I don't need to do that right now. So verdict, I can use my current material freely as I wish. No, no! My cake! My cake is gone. He ate it. He ate the cake just like that. Just like that. Oh. Just like that. No remorse. What the hell? Well, I know which pal I don't really like as much now. Hello, we got this boy. This kindling level 2. We would use that so well right now. Wing. There you go, you can use for not logging, hopefully. We don't need logging. He doesn't need to log in. He'll focus on fire. Hey, finally completed the research speed for the kindling. And this one cannot be done yet, so we go work speed. I don't know what technology. Oh yeah, just okay. Yeah, I get that one. I can't get the refining bit now. Egg hatching speed I don't care about. There we go. We got lots of stuff. There you go. Now we can research for work speed for kindling. And the level 2 boy helps us, which should drastically improve the times. But honestly, that's gonna be a short that I will upload tomorrow, definitely. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Can't believe that happened. All the pals, now we have way more pals, including the humans, so we have 68%, almost a nice number. Not quite. Almost there. Almost could have been something nice, yeah. We could have had something nice. But no. Nuh-uh. Now let's see, we can add this one here. There we go. I remember the arrows. There we go. Oh my god, hi fruit bat, hello. What happened? Why do I have glasses on? Wait, I totally forgot. Hello, hello. I love fruit bats. Fruit bats are awesome. I love that name. I love that name. Hello. Thank you. I hope you enjoy your stay here. I don't know if you missed it, but holy fuck, earlier it was so weird. I just had a very sad moment where this huge ass boy ate the cake that I didn't want him to eat, but I was too stupid. It was basically my own fault. Yep. It's all me to blame. They're my favorite animal. Obviously. I would have never guessed. Alright, now I am able to get this one. Oh yeah, before I do shit, I want to add this one. Takes a while to craft this, but it's fine, we can chill. Oh my god, it takes a long time to craft this. That little freak out over a fruit bat's name was adorable. Stop. I'm so glad I have tea with me. Oh my god, it's already 9 PM. What the fuck? Have I been almost 2 hours already? That is insanity. That is pure insanity. I couldn't even do what I wanted to do, like properly do. It's just with this game you really get into it and lose your track of time. No, I will not stop. No, it's fine, it's fine. I'd rather have that than silence. If I were to pick what I prefer, you know, better than silence. a level 2 fire, another power would be nice. We don't need more flame bells right now. We have lots of flame cores, and we can replace our cutie with another one of the fire boys. Would be cool, honestly. I do appreciate that. Let's just do some cooking. Sonico can just rest here and chill, keeping everything nice. That bear thing is cute. Yeah, that bear thing really ate up the cake that took us so long to cook. Way too long. And should have acted faster. You know, Queen, you can command everyone, you know? That's why I have you here. You can help me. I can be your king, you know? See, even Queen says something like, even she was shooing this Mosander away, but he does not care. He does not have brain cells at all. Do you see any brain cells behind that stare? No, I do not at least. At least I do not. I doubt there's anything behind those eyes. Do not ask me. I have no clue. How much food do we have? That's good. I'll grab a few.
Yep.
That way I can feed off my other base. I didn't try to actually read what I wanted to do. And more food. Nice. I'm stupid. Hey, buddy, you can use your water on me, right? You can put me out of fire, yeah? Yeah, he's a dum-dum. He doesn't know. He does not know. Right, that was the worst grappling hook I've ever done in existence. Well, the whole point of what I've been trying to do here is to check the journals as well. I want to see more, learn more about the story and actually try to get someone. So, yeah. Castaway Journal, the X. What is this game about? Imagine Pokemon, Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, Ark, and other games all mixed into one game. This is a monster tamer open world game with RPG mechanics where you can catch the monsters, put them to work as your slaves, butcher them if you want to, sacrifice them, which I'm not doing at all. I'm doing a Palcifist run. Basically doing everything good for the pals, for the monsters, and treating humans like shit. And because the humans hunt the animals, I hunt the humans. You know, we need to balance the ecosystem here. That's what I'm here for. This is also my first time really playing the game. I have 50 hours into this game right now, but it's been 1.5 weeks when I started playing. Like earlier this month, like exactly 10 days ago I started playing. I have 50 hours already, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I am addicted. Yes, I am. You can have, you can have weapons, as you can see here. You can have lots of options. Tons of options for your world, like custom difficulty settings. You can increase your own player damage all the way high up, all the way down. Whatever you want to do, you have the freedom of choice. You don't like one thing, like waiting for the eggs to hatch, you can completely nullify that. Zero timer. I'm not doing that. You can also do other stuff. Let's say the pals, the monsters dealing 10 times damage instead, and the humans dealing 0 damage, or basically like that. You can, let me put it that way, this game also has the weight system, like in survival games that you see. You can reduce the weight or increase the weight of the item, so you can have some weight balancing. If you want more weight or less, you can do that. You can completely remove the weight as well if you hate that aspect. Customizable game difficulty with lots of options, and it's still in early access. This game, Palworld, was all the hype long ago. Syndicate raiders invading the base. There we go, we have raiders. I have my bow. They are defending, good. Nope, you can't get me down. He can't get in. There you go, a headshot. You can't get through. That's why I made this beautiful area. Let me get up there. Let me get up there. We're gonna. Nice. You're not gonna raid us. Don't worry, I can also jump down. But before I do that, I have my knocks. My beautiful knocks. There we go. You can do it. What's that move? I've never seen you use that. Where did you learn that? Good pets. Oh, look at you. Look at you, kitty. Oh, so adorable. This is Palworld. It's kind of like an indie, yeah. There's so many Pokemon, I messed up. There's so many pals that are similar to Pokemon that you may know, is what I wanted to say. And this is one of my favorites, Catrice. I love her. There's so many cute ones. But yeah, it's like a base builder as well. Like if I, let's say, go to foundations like woods, you can see it has similar aspects like, I'll show you real quick. As you can see here, we can do similar stuff like you may know from Fortnite. It's the best example I can give. I hate that game, but it's the best example I really can give you. But yeah, you love your Richard Cat. I do, of course I do. I love him. I love him so much. I leveled up, so 1 point into stamina. I'm almost at 200 stamina. That's good. You upgrade your stats each level. That's another thing. You get stat points. And I put my stat points, my early stat points, into weight. And now I can carry a lot of items without being overfilled, like too full with anything, any items. So yeah. Stun baton. That's something I immediately want to unlock and hit the enemies really hard. Very nice. Only electrocutes but doesn't deal high damage. I don't care. It's very fun. I can have my pals deal with the other thing. I can use the stun baton and use the gun later, which I unlock. This one, the makeshift SMG. So when anyone gets close to me, instead of using my metal spears and to attack close range, I would use the stun baton, while my pal attacks them and I get more range away. So yeah, that's my whole deal. Apparently I can unlock the flea market for items, facility for selling items. You can sell items to other players. I don't care about that one. Bear trap, large. Immobilizes those who step on it. Only effective on large pals. Ow! What are you hitting me for? Piano furniture set. Place in your base and dream about living a life of luxury. It's a furniture set. Antique mirror. I don't know about this one. I'll leave it be. I'll leave it be. The next one would be nice. Metal helm. Very. Oh, the next level would be so cool. I'm so excited for the next level. The capture strength 2 with this one. Capture strength is important for us to capture the humans. I'm gonna use it that way because I'm a good boy. Let me check the other base if they are alright. Because the base here, the main base, they can defend for themselves very easily. Very easily. Like, for example, we have this big boy. He's like, do not mess with him. Do I have another egg? Not yet. Egg. What do we get? Serpent. Ooh. That's a new one. Let me check out. Yo. Swift swimmer can be ridden to travel on water. While mounted, prevents stamina depletion while moving on water. Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. That is really cool. Oh yeah, fluffy beds is something I want to unlock, but that requires me 2 more level ups. Stun baton is here. I need electric augers. I can get that somewhere else. I wanted to read the journals. After sipping tea, of course. This world harbors a secret. I was convinced of this when I began re-examining the globe's geographical features for my research towards the end of last year. Looking over the islands of the world, I noticed something strange. It felt like a certain area was empty, so to speak. I knew there should have been something there. It was unbelievable to me how no one could have noticed such an obvious absence in this location. With a few months of preparation, I was successfully able to guess the location of an island based on my hypothesis. With conviction in my heart, I chartered a boat and set out for the island alone. I don't have the next one. Day 1. I found a strange device on the shore. It appears to be some kind of electrical contraption, but its odd design looks like no modern technology I've ever seen. The device is capable of recording images and displaying information about what is shown in them. I have decided to take photographs of the island using this device and use them along with this journal to document what I find. As I explored around on foot, I found a sphere that emits a peculiar blue light. I threw it without much thought, and the creature it landed near transformed into what seemed to be light, as though the sphere had absorbed it. Unbelievably, when I tried throwing the same sphere again, the creature reappeared from the light and stared at me with what seemed like an amicable expression. As I began to create a shelter to protect me from the elements, the creature astonishingly began to help me. How useful. Wanting to deepen my connection with this living thing, I decided to name its kind Pals. To match, I christened this land Palpagos Island. I discovered what appears to be an ancient ruin while exploring the island. Did humans once live here? Finding some kind of mural on the walls, I deciphered the symbols and found that it was none other than instructions on how to make that strange sphere from before. Using Paldium, the name I have given to the blue ore I found throughout the island, as a catalyst, it is possible to transform mere wood and stone into one of those spheres. I must record this method of production on my device. There happened to be a weakened pal near me, unable to move. Rolling a sphere towards it, I was able to capture another pal. I'm missing the other days. I don't want to go way too far on the castaway journals, like the longer days. I want to really love to. I'm so glad that we have that. More lore of someone who came before us. I want to know who Marcus is. Oh yeah, I remember now. It's in the desert area. What a joke. All the idiots do around here is snort up stims. It's a real dump. There's no point in even trying to control it. PDF doesn't belong in a place like this. The guys I arrested today couldn't even pay the fine. Guess it's to be expected if they spent all their money getting a fix. But they can't even imagine the money they pay ends up lining my pockets. I make a profit when they buy, and then I make more when I arrest them for possession. What the fuck? And I even get back my products to sell again when I confiscate them what they have. It's a grand scheme. That is so awful, man. They're idiots and I'm a genius, asshole. This is just their punishment for being fools. You catch my drift? This island is just my little sandbox to play on. Yeah, no, I wanna bonk him. For all I care, they can live their little sad lives without ever knowing I'm the one supplying their fix and the one controlling it. If I let them get carried away, they'll just go off demanding rights that ain't fit for garbage like them. Nah, I don't like Marcus Dryden already. Anyway, we have beaten Zoe in the first tower a while ago, but I've never read her diary. Zoe Rain's diary. The one. I don't have a family. My father disappeared a long time ago, and I've never seen my mother's face. The only ones who raised me are those guys and Griswold. That's why I know I have no choice but to survive in this tiny world. Those guys all chase around pals with their guns. They capture the ones they hurt and sell them to these other guys. In return, they get food. They even share it with me. That's why I don't have to be hungry. I don't think any of those guys really care about me. They just keep me alive because I'm the daughter of their boss. I still believe that, even if I'm a boss now, too. Her father founded this whole thing or something? I don't know. Okay. Let me drink tea again. Griswold was one of the pals they were gonna sell, but she looked so lonely in her cage. She was just like me and father, I thought. I was still little back then, so I couldn't control myself. I waited until everybody was sleeping, opened Griswold's cage and ran off far away with her. I shared half a slice of my breakfast toast with her, but we were both hungry by evening and went back to the base. Of course, all the guys were super angry. They threw me in a cage with Griswold, and I thought we were gonna get taken away. But Griswold protected me. Not even their guns or bats could beat her. How did she get captured in the first place if she's that strong? I bet she didn't even try to escape, the big dummy. I gave Grisbold the command, and she called down a huge bolt of lightning that wiped out all the guys. They didn't wake up until the next morning. Ever since then, I've been with Grisbold. There's a group that oppose ours, stationed a little ways away from where we live. They don't like the way we sell pals and use weapons. Our group sneers at them and calls them the Free Pal Alliance. We are always fighting with them for no reason. If I stop and think about it, I bet they're not bad people if they love pals that much. I asked one of the guys who've been around for a long time about it, but he said it was complicated. Apparently our group has been around for a long time and we've always been fighting with those FPA guys. He said he doesn't know the real reason behind it, but we've been fighting so long that there's no hope of ever getting along. I hate those kind of thing. Like it's so... Hey, nice. Moving on. The duality. Hey, nice. Just suddenly change the subject. I was gonna say, I really hate how in real life it's literally the same issues in SMs. Like how it's... Oh yay. How it's like... issues from the past carried over with the current generation not knowing why it still continues. Some may already know the reasons, but it's in the past and we do not let go of the past. That is the issue. If we just swallow the pride, let go of the past, we will become better altogether. But no, they all have their stupid ass pride. They can't let go of. Really bothers me. And really does bother me. I'll be waiting for this one as well. Let me work here. Yeah, no, I've learned a little bit more about the Lord, that's cool. And it looks like Zoe isn't even like a real bad person. It's just even she herself was locked in at some point. And she was just born in that place, in that syndicate folk life. And she enclosed herself in the tower with Grisbold to stay away from everyone. That's how much I got from this whole ordeal. Which is interesting to know. And for the Free Pal Alliance, I don't have much to say. We barely know them. But it's apparently them wanting to... like, they're against hurting pals apparently? Which is not the case from what I have seen with my first impressions. And third and 80th impressions as well. The 100th impressions the same. Now, they say that they are like a free pal alliance, but they're not freeing the pals. I've seen them attack pals on sight, just like the syndicate thugs. They're no different, they just have a different... The only thing different about Free Pal Alliance so far I've seen is their clothing and the weapon choices. They have crossbows and the stun batons I've seen. And I want to craft one as well. I want to craft that shitty ass stun baton. Baton! There we go, stun baton. Stun baton. Okay, cool. Sound a 20 piece for just 1 gunpowder and 2 ingot is decent. I like how cheap it is to craft it. Well, I mean 2 ingots is something, like you can rack up the numbers very quickly. But better than none. That's how I see it as. Who can help me with work?
Yeah.
He'll go mining. I wanna see how he mines the stone. Yeah, he does it fast. When it comes to stone, how much do I have? 700, 800 for wood. Yeah, I don't have 1,000 each. Not yet, at least. So that's something I might consider in the future. But first, I'd really want to get this one done. He spin around non-stop. It's good for AFK farming. I forgot there's also food to take care of. Berries, flour. I don't know what to use flour for, but the berries are always nice to have. There you go, keep doing this one. At least this panda's helping me with his level 2 handiwork. I'm grateful for that. This one takes a while to craft. But it's fine. We have time. We have time. Honestly, during the time, I'll just swiftly leave the screen. Well, I want to get another teacup, you know. And if I were to switch to my BRB screen, my character will stop working or helping out, so I'll just quickly dip and come back. I'm back. Finally have it. So this schematic is something we can keep using apparently. This one requires course ammo and it has durability. Oh god, again. But honestly, yeah, it's a game. Course ammo, there we go. If I run out of this ammo, I can switch to my crossbow. So that's good. I have frag grenades if I want to. Honestly, I can already prepare to go for war. Yeah, let's do that. And this one's completed, yeah. Gotta hop off to finish getting ready for my day job. Yay! Thank you, thank you. I will not be able to continue for much longer. Anyway, so gotta just do the last bits of pieces here and there. Auto assign much higher reward now. Just getting some passive goodies and yeah, been chilling. That's what we're gonna do. Thank you very much for staying here. I hope you had a nice time and see you. Take care. There you go. We have ancient pot to leave. We have solved this and we have that one to leave. Can I increase the speed with Drill Crusher? Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't increase the speed of it. It's just the auto farm. Also, stun baton would be fun to have, but he doesn't sell that. So I would need to go to a different one. And before I do that, I need to put another egg. Egg. Yeah. Because I'm trying to arm myself against the second tower that I want to attempt. The leader of the Free Pal Alliance. Hopefully this time we'll do better. Okay, they do have some stuff in there. Enough food, that's good. What did I want to check again? Oh yeah, that bitch. Are you the same person? Yeah, you're the same person somehow. Do I need to build anything here? I don't care about that part here. Furniture, some stuff, not much. Human power generator would be so funny to use here. Yeah. Mwah. There you go. The cooking pot is nice. What else do we have? Oh, I haven't unlocked that one. Probably the power condenser. Yeah. Trying to see what could be useful to add here. A ranch maybe? No, it requires too much space. About these parts, I don't need to put anything. I'm alright. I will go back to our place and you'll all like that face. Adorable. So my party, Nox attack, Bing Chillet attack, Dum Dum attack, Bowser spin. Bowser spin. Defense 10% increase as well, which is very cool. But since we're going to ice region, fire deals more damage. So Bushi would be much better and gives me 10% player increases on top of it, which is pretty cool. Eagle spells instead of wing cutter, so more fire. I could do that unless Bushi is busy. Transporting. Nope, he's not busy. So I will do this one. Bowser can do his own stuff during the time I'm gone. And accessories not so cool. Okay, am I prepared? Not the best armor, but at least I have some mega shield here. I do not have a baton, but it's okay. Maybe the baton is for next time because I don't have the time to do that. So the next closest tower that I have is the Free Pal Tower. Free Pal Alliance Tower. Let's see. No, do I get attacked the moment I drop in here? Don't do that to me. Okay, it's just temperature. Okay. Oh, it's just a meteorite that just drops. Yeah. We have chillets around here. That's very cool. The temperature drop is real. I don't know if I'm gonna freeze inside. The whole point is to get here to attack and hopefully manage to beat this. Grappling gun probably not so necessary. I will stay away from close combat for this one specifically. I have the SMG here and the grenades will be thrown as well instead of the, there you go, that should do. I will not use the grappling gun. We have the food. I will stock up full belly. Full belly first, right? And then my main fighter will be Bushi. Yeah. Now, I hope this will... Let's see. Are we ready? I want to learn more about the Free Pal Alliance leader. I want to know why you created this alliance to begin with. And why you look so fucking hot. Tell me, what's your secret? Did you just touch grass? I guess that's the answer, yeah. I agree. What's that face for? Lily and Lylene. Run, run. Brandishblade. Throw a bomb. Haha. Bomb gone. Okay. Bomb is gone. I'll do this. Oh wow. That's damage. How much? 28? Ha! I dodged that like a crazy boy. Okay, I could not dodge that one. Come on, Brandish Blade, one more. Bushi, you got this. Stay alive for a bit. Nope. How the hell did you hit me with that ball? Why was that? Yes, yeah. Nope. Gonna wait that. Bushi, one more attack. I'm scared. I didn't know. No, I'm stupid. Why do I jump into it? Not the water ball. I'm trying to rotate. There you go. Bushi's dead. You got this, buddy. Nah, I'll die. Yeah, nope. I don't have. I can't use it anymore. Bruh. Ah, so stupid. Okay, no, we are way too low level, apparently. Well. This was me testing my limits. I returned for a little bit again. Yeah. What a time. Oh yeah, now I'm gonna freeze to death. Yeah. Stay away from that tower until you get a little stronger. Yeah. Did you lose your stuff? Kinda. Hey girl, you good?
Yep. Yep.
No. If I fast travel to this base, I will not be too cold anymore. Hopefully. Because we have a fireplace without the effect of... There we go, I can warm myself up here. And let's cook some. We're back to Ooga Booga stage. Got my first weapon. 100 rounds went by so fast. 100 times 2... No, 5, 12, 20, 50, that's 15, I think. Yeah. I can't math, it's too late. I need 20 of this, 20 times that for 2. So basically the amount of ammo I use is like 40 ingots worth, in that sense. If I'm not mistaken. I'll go sleep in my blanket. Why are you freezing? Because it's cold. Because it's as cold. Okay, not anymore. I lost my stuff, and my cloth provided me with cold resistance. And at the very bottom left corner, you can see here the temperature. Yeah, the tempy temp. How did you lose it? I died. You literally joined the moment I died. It's so funny. Okay. Where did I get them? This is increase in player charge. Or its own attack. Yeah, no, this is the one I had, right? No, wait a second. Wait a second. No, no, no. Yeah, this is the accelerate that I have. These are gonna heal up. Being chilled is nice. My mount. My little dum-dum. Couldn't really help much. And even a fire pal didn't help. So, the very fun thing I can do, you'll see in a bit. I want to get my stuff back, yeah. Such a stupid loss. There you go, got my stuff. Broken as shit. But it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Well, yeah, when you die in a tower boss like this, you stuff spawn outside of it. But yeah, I don't know what else to do. That was sad. That was so sad. I have to hold the torch, which gives me a little bit of warmth. Without the torch, I will be freezing because I would need a level 2 frost cold resistance. I don't have that. Please don't. I'm being chilling. I'm not attack. I am not attack. Okay, good boy. Thank God. Now I can be more free. Yeah, indeed. 20. 25? 20? 20 for baton. And 5 piece for something else, was it? But 20 first. That's it. That's what I will focus on first and foremost. Brilliant. How much can I sell the big sphere here? Whoa! 1,000 for an ultra sphere? How difficult is it to get? Ultra sphere, level 35 and refined iron carbon fiber cement. Yeah, no, this is makes sense. What do you give? Mozzarella. With this we don't have to farm, like buy milk from store. That's the good stuff, but I don't have much space for my pals, sorry. No can do. Nope. Before that, I wanna fast travel here and see where the next tower is, because I don't know if it's supposed to be the second tower that I just went to. Like, it's all the way over here. The first one is so close to your base, and the second one I tried out as the Free Pal Alliance leader in the cold region, and I've been to this area where I shouldn't be, but I went to the dune shelter for one reason only, and that is to find the merchant and capture it, which sold me none other than the ice organs, and that's how we got the organ donor. And we needed the ice organs for the cooler box, 5 of them. It's either breeding ice pals or getting an ice organ seller, someone who sells ice organs. And I decided to find the merchant to stay at our base, which is way funnier and way better. This is where our base is, all the way over there. You can see over there. That's our main base. You can see the light. Our second base is nearby this area over there behind it. No, nearby the church area. Somewhere around there. I'm looking if there's another tower inside. I only see the broken tower over there, which is an interest point, definitely. That part over there we should not go at all. At all cost, avoid. All the way up there, there's a tower, there's the tower. This is that tower. Yeah, this is the tower I lost to, and there's another one way further ahead. It's this direction. I haven't even been there. Any other tower I cannot see from this perspective. What are your goals in this game you're aiming for right now? Play and beating the towers. Learning more about this world. And be the strongest human destroyer ever. Because we're here to create heaven for the pals and hell for the humans. Unless you're one of us. That's where you can enjoy paradise to a certain degree. But the paradise is only for pals, yeah? Up there I found another tower, but that's so far away and probably way too difficult. Probably... How big is this map, man? This map is huge. And I only call it a tiny part of it. I'm curious about this area. I will do more exploration next stream if I don't forget about it and if I'm able to. The tower is probably here. I found some liftmonk effigy here. I want to get that one. Let me do that one then. Yeah. I do have to be careful as my armor is damaged. Okay, got that one, probably this one. A large dark egg again. Can't see tower, but I wanna get that part over there. There's a effigy. Oh, that was a nice shot. That was a nice shot. I don't need the small common egg, but I'm gonna grab them regardless. Because getting those little live monk effigies that I collect, the green ones, the more I collect, the easier it gets for me to have a better capture rate. Basically, but that's it. Jump. There you go, these ones. Unfortunately, there's no chest. But I've went from this tower over here all the way here to my place. Oh, that was a very nice marking position. Not bad. Not bad. Ah, there's a chest right there. This is the starting area. That chest over there is very nice. I like the way the area looks like. Even this whole thing is like the skeleton of a giant pal. Can be a legendary pal or something. It's very interesting. From this point on, I can see more stuff over there. Just very high, difficult to traverse. This looks like a volcano and probably a difficult tower. I don't know where the other closest tower would be. Which is why I want to explore the map a little bit more. And first of all, as I said, I want to grab the chest. Look at this cutie. I love it. Yeah, don't know where else. Don't need that. There's a cute fox box over there. We can jump over there. Do this again, but there's no point. I'd rather get the closest. Closest teleporter, yeah. I do want to pile my of that giant skeleton. Totally, totally. Egg. I do. Wait, berries? Oh yeah. Bowser been farming. Bingjin. I did want to get my Nox back. There we go. This is the setup. Bushi can do this one. Increase it further. Expedition in progress. Food. I do have enough for a baton. Stun. Okay. I'll be waiting for the expedition and then after putting a new one, I'll head off. Oh yeah, also maybe my armor. should repair armor. I'll be spending so many more hours on this game. Which is gonna finish first? Expedition or battle? Yeah, I think the expedition's gonna finish first. I'll then probably play some more Xenoblade 3. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! No, go and play right now. Xenoblade 3 is peak. Like that one, totally no. Especially for first time playthrough, I would put that one always above this game here. You're not missing shit. Yeah, I managed to do it again. I love this game. There we go. We're back. We're back. This is now the 5th time I managed to do it. This is the 5th time I managed to go sideways. Wait, I didn't start this. Yeah, look, it says if I wanna do an expedition, like these expedition unlock when you beat a tower, right? And having a higher grade expedition mean I get more ancient civilization parts, which is very necessary for long-term progression for us. It's the one item that we will have the most trouble with getting without attacking the PAL bosses. So yeah, but Xenoblade rewards my ADHD too much. Well, went off the path because I was curious, could go back, and then suddenly got a new hero quest and liberated the colony. Congratulations, because sometimes finding a new path for a hero quest can be like, oh, I shouldn't go here right now, I should come back 20 levels later, because it really feels like it sometimes. But yeah, be careful not to over level, because you get class points when you are equal level or lower level than your enemies. So if you mostly hang out with lower level enemy areas, you will have trouble getting class points, and that's why I would refrain from using the camp XP level ups. Those camp XPs, I would say, for proper roadblocks when you're stuck at certain boss fights to progress with the story. That's when I think it makes sense. Either level up, or if you can avoid it, do it, because you will gain much more out of this game with just focusing on upgrading your classes, getting new classes of course, and experimenting with them. Levels, let's say equal level to the boss if you really care for it that much, but if you're higher level than the boss or equal level and gaining more levels from the campfire, I feel is unnecessary unless you're doing hard mode. But yeah, no, totally. The biggest takeaway I have for Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is the class points system is flawed. The way you get them is a bit flawed. So yeah, whatever it is, I'm always here for any Xenoblade talk, always available, even on Discord. The links are in the description. Okay, now it tells me apparently defeat the boss at the Free Pal Alliance Tower. That's the second one. So why is it so difficult? Eternal Pyre Tower. I suppose Eternal Pyre is the big mountain I saw very far away. Oh god. This will be... unlocking the second one will take a while. Anyway, sideways. Okay, now, pet, come here. I'll put you sideways as well. I might hit you up on this content at some point. Yeah, totally. I'm sliding. Not anymore. Can I? Yes, Bowser's upside down. Can he work like that? No. When he goes to work, he doesn't do. If they go to work mode, they can't be broken like this. That's unfortunate. Let's see what we get for this egg. Gale Claw. Ooh, hello. Never seen you before. But yeah, doing sit-ups, yeah, totally. No, I shouldn't have done this, but it's fine. It's just funny. Yeah. I've been having so much fun with this. I've been having so much fun with this game, man. There we go, ore comes here. We do have some nice ore amount. Money comes back to me. This goes back to me. There you go. And when it comes to weaponry, instead of the metal spear, I will have the stun baton. Very nicely. I do have the makeshift SMG, but not able to use it well. Just remembering to undamage my stuff. Basically repairing. Repair cost. And this one would require ancient civilization parts to repair, so using the gun is a bit of a yikes. So yeah, I'm gonna be playing Xenoblade then. Yeah, I'm totally gonna turn off anyway, so you're not gonna miss anything other than me starting up the next development before I forget. And petting Bushi. Good girl. A flame cauldron unlocked. And then additional crafting probability of cooking. Sure. You can do that. And I did unlock a new thing. That's the flame cauldron here. Blaze and base to improve fire making speed. Placing more than one has no additional effect. So we can use one and simply improve that so quickly. Because if I don't do it now, I will forget it forever. And where should I put it? Where would be a good place for a flame cauldron? Like here? Yeah, I don't need to build it, I'm stupid. Don't need to do all of that. So I have learned a lot, so I will immediately turn to title, because if I don't click that button, I will always get distracted by tiny tasks left and right. So yeah, I'm so happy I got a bee, or actually 2 bees, with the eggs, and that way we don't have to worry about honey anymore. But only thing that's left is we have to worry about leather for general stuff. We don't have a pal that gets us leather. Then we don't have milk. We have to buy them. What else do we have? Not egg. Yeah, there's certain stuff that we haven't automated yet, but things will come and go every now and then. And eventually we'll increase and upgrade our stuff. It just takes a while. We take in a chill moment to have fun. That's what I will focus on. Getting the second tower will require me to farm quite a lot more to upgrade myself a bit more, maybe level 30ish almost. But it feels so weird, like the second tower requiring us that much. I'm worried about the scaling of this game. But that's all I can say for now. I have to go. I hope you all had a wonderful day. You enjoyed this stream, or if not, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it all. And take care. Good night. Meow.